Good morning. If you can't hear her, I had to let the dog out, so I figured it'd be the perfect time to have a change in background. But I figured, I'd sit outside, get some vitamin D. But I'm so excited for May. It happens to be both my mom's and my birth month, so can't wait. I do have a couple things planned for that. So it's gonna be a fun month. But of course, I'm excited for that, for a new month, and for, of course, a fresh start. So in this video, we're basically just gonna be doing everything I do to get reset and prepped for May. But obviously, we are gonna kick this off by doing some cleaning in my bedroom. Since I've been keeping up with my everyday cleaning, I'm just gonna be doing surfaces, vacuuming, laundry, and change my bedding. So let's go inside and start this cleaning. everything's done, I wanted to put my cubbies back up because that fell over since I didn't anchor it to the wall. But unfortunately, I can't find my mom's drill, so that's gonna be a task for another day. But my room is done. Look how cute. All clean. Other than my cat's getting back up here and dirtying that back up. But look at her. Cute. Okay, now that all of my cleaning is done, let's do a little goal recap for April. So, I do have a little bullet journal that I usually do little spreads in, but obviously it's not completely finished, and I didn't do everything every day, you know, so I'm getting back into this. But I do have a little April weather page, and then my book log, which has nothing on it, which we'll get into later. But let's get into this little goal recap. So first off, I did want to do more art for me, which I did. So look how beautiful. I've had this forever and only had the border completed for the longest time. But now I have some progress done. So I definitely did art for me, not every day, which is fine. And then I did also journal, not every day as well, but you know, I'm getting back into my habits. And then we'll get into the reading in just a moment. But I, of course, went outside pretty much every day. I think so far we're about 5 days less than what we're at, but I consider that an accomplishment because I don't usually do that. So I did pretty well with my goals, but I'm probably not gonna make my May spreads for a little bit. It takes some time, but let's go ahead and do my May goals. Staying on an intentional theme for last month's goals, I do have 5 goals for the 5th month. So these do just kind of build from last month. I just kind of expanded them and then of course added another. But first I have go outside more intentionally. That's basically what the last month's goal was. And then do more for me, which kind of just builds on top of the do more art for me. So rather than just specifying for artwork, I want to just do a lot more for myself. Whether it's go and do fun things or just kind of meditate or stay home, whatever that ends up being. And then I do want to read one whole book, start to finish. And then journal more when I have memorable moments. That way I don't feel so restricted and feel like I have a set goal for journaling, because I feel like that's just kind of something you should really be doing when you have something to write about. So that's what that goal is. And then I do have do one new thing for May. So I do have something planned, so we'll see if that works out. But hopefully I get all of these checked off. Welcome to our very first book club. So if you didn't see my last monthly reset, I use Libby to listen to audiobooks, and I did pick a book out last month to listen to, which was Shield of Sparrows, but for some reason I just couldn't get into it, so I listened for about 5 minutes. Not the book's fault, just me. And just kind of turned it off and didn't continue listening to any books or read any books for this month. So a very unfortunate fail for that goal for April, but that's okay. I do still technically have some days left in April to continue reading or pick a new book, but as of right now, I have 0 books on the list. So it is what it is. Not the best first book club, but you know, it's something to start with. I do definitely want to read at least the first Harry Potter book, Sorcerer's Stone, just because I know the series is coming out on Christmas Day. So hopefully I can read that book start and finish before that comes out, because I have a feeling they're probably just going to do the first book for the first series, if I'm not mistaken. I have not kept up on any of that information, so don't know. I'm excited though. So that will conclude this vlog. I'm gonna end it here, but I had a great time resetting. I hope you guys had fun following along, and I will see you guys in the next vlog.
She was so perfect in that spot.
Forwards, Treasury Secretary Hannah Montana.
I'm telling you that we are meant to be. That wouldn't it be nice if you could see that really is my star. Good to be home.